Ito po ba talagang operation para may aalis dito ang ating dating Pangulo? Kanino po ba? Kasi kami pinopuwersa kami lahat ng mga supporter ni Digong na i-contempt po kayo. Pero hindi po namin ginagawa. Sapangkat ang order, walang order sa amin na ipa-contempt kayo. Kung galing lang to kay PRRD o galing kay BP na pa-contempt kayo, kukontempt kita, boss. Baka ako pa magsabi na ako hahatak sa'yo. Pero hindi ko ginagawa, boss. Kasi walang order sa amin na gawin sa inyo yan. Ang natatandaan lang po namin na sinabi ni PRRD na malinaw na ginagawa ng pulis ang order sa kanila.
Talagang plano. Pero sinabi mo, matagal ng plano yan. Alin ba talaga?
The contingencies are there, ma'am. Hindi na sinasabing wala talaga kaming alam at wala kaming pinaghahandaan. May contingencies tayo, ma'am. So it's always there.
So you're
part
saying
of the
that
PNP.
it was just general contingency planning?
Yes, ma'am.
No specific incident was anticipated? Although, sinabi rin ninyo, anticipation ko na yan.
Pagdating nung mga...
Anticipation ng warrant ng ICC. That's very specific po.
Ma'am,
hindi siya generic contingency planning.
Opo. Part na ho ng aking trabaho na ma'am yan, nakita ko na, sabi ko, nako, paano pag nautusan ako bigla, lumabas ang warrant at i-implement ito. Nasa Hong Kong ang ating subject. So, that's all part of the anticipation already and the
So in
contingency
fact, there
planning.
was a plan.
Ma'am?
So in fact, there was a plan.
There was a...
Kasi nag-anticipate na kayo na
In-adjust
magkakaroon
lang-
ng warrant.
Ina-adjust natin ang contingencies, ma'am. Ina-adjust ko ang contingencies so that pagdating ng specific na order
Kayo
sa
lang ang
akin,
nagplano mag-isa sa buong PNP?
I'm the head of the CIDG, ma'am.
Pero kayo lang ang nagplano
I have
ng
2,000
operation.
people. I have 2,000 people under me.
Sir. I understand, General. And we respect the CIDG for its outstanding track record. Kaya lang, tinatanong ko lang, kasi sinabi ninyo na iba-ibang grupo ang nagkumpune ng task force o kung ano man ang tawag doon, na iba-ibang bahagi ng PNP, hindi lang naman CIDG, kasi ayaw ninyong tawagin na CIDG operation. Sino-sino pa ang kasama sa planning dito sa anticipation ng ICC warrant?
Thank you very much for the praises to the CIDG, ma'am, first and foremost. Ako rin, ma'am, ang naglabas ng mga request na ito po ang mga components na kailangan, ang mga makakailangan ko at
Sino-sino
ma-engage
po?
just in case na ito ay it will come down. So if you have seen, meron doon mga Special Action Force, kasi nga, ni-request ko ang mga yon. I requested them through the Chief PNP. Sir, I need the Special Action Force. I also need the NCRPO to stand by on alert na ang kanilang mga civil disturbance management ay mag-ready rin just in case na magkaroon ng mga rally, magkaroon ng mga mass movements, ready rin kami
So kahit papano, hindi totoo na walang plano kasi may anticipation ka na eh. At
definitely,
saka
ma'am.
nananawagan ka na sa iba't
Definitely.
ibang tropa.
Definitely, we are denying that plan from the context of being sinister and really plotting against the former president. It's not like that. We are just making sure that the PNP will be up to its mandate of protecting the peace and order and the well-being of the citizens, even though this an event as controversial as this goes down.
So Chief Marbil, tama ba inauthorize ninyo na tawagan yung iba't ibang pangkat ng PNP si General Torre? Siya nang namahala ng lahat.
Ma'am, ako po ang in charge po ng Philippine National Police. I just ordered General Torre to prepare. Yun po yung contingency natin. Kasi we heard from the news coming from the former president that there will be an ICC.
Pero iba-iba na yung mga grupo na tinatawagan niya, hindi na si IGG lang.
That's ma'am, dun sa atin sa ano natin, meron po yung power ng CIDG tas really to help from other units po. Okay naman po sa Philippine National Police po yan.
Okay, eto naman tayo sa mga nangyari doon sa Villamor na, no, sa 250th. Ano na ang nangyari doon? Gusto lang natin malaman at itatanong kung anong nangyari dahil nandito na tayo, no? Umabot na tayo sa Villamor. Was there a time na may binantaan ka o tinakot o pinagsabihan kung sino man doon?
At the end of the day, ma'am, everything that happened in the 250th wing is for the purpose of bringing the former president to the plane peacefully. So, nandun yung continuum on the application of forces. So, nandun yung pakiusap muna na ginawa namin simula pa nang siya ay ma-take into custody up to nang isasakay na siya. So, continuum forces, pakiusap and everything. And kailangan there's always a time to tell them that...
Parang hindi na pakiusap ang nangyari.
Yes, ma'am.
Kasi inaresto na ninyo si Attorney Medialdeo, sabi ninyo, obstruction of justice, tama?
Force continuum, ma'am.
At
Na hindi
sinabi
na nila
ninyo
sa pakiusap.
doon sa last hearing natin, under oath, sinabi naman ninyo na talagang hinandcuff ninyo at binasahan na ninyo ng Miranda,
Because
tama?
on the force continuum, ma'am, pataas ang application of force. Pinakiusap ko, 10 oras na nakikiusap, hindi masunod, and alas 12 na, mag-alas 10 na, lilipad ng aeroplano,
Pero teka,
in-elevate ko ng konti. So, I became
nandidiin ka
forceful
na.
at that time.
Okay. Pero ang tanong, bakit inaresto? May paghadlang ba sa proseso ng batas? May tunay ba na obstruction of justice? May panahon ba na pinigilan ni E.S. Medialdea kung sino man testigo na magsalita? Binago ba niya? Sinira ba niya yung mga dokumento? Tinago ba niya ang makakatakas na suspect? Lahat ng obstruction of justice, may pekeng pangalan ba na binigay? Pinagtatanggal niya na paglitis ng isang krimen, lahat ba yun? Talagang obstruction of justice. Alin bahagi dyan ang obstruction?
Ang specific po ng ginawa ni E.S. Medialdea para siya ay aking arestuhin sa obstruction of justice, he prevented me from taking physical custody of President Duterte so that he can be boarded on the bus that will bring him on the plane. Yun na, ma'am. Kaya part yun, I read him his right. Kaya pataas na pataas, ma'am, ang level ng...
So talaga
How did he prevent you? Kasi ang nakita ko naman, naglagay lang naman siya ng upuan dun para upuan ng dating Pangulo.
He is placing himself between me and the former president, ma'am.
Umarang siya. Kaya ba niyang harangan yon? Daan-daan pulis ang kasama mo?
Ako, ma'am, ang personal na hinarang niya, which is kailangan ko siyang alisin so that I can actually order my men to take custody of the former president and bring him to The Hague.
Ang dami-dami po ninyo. May kakayahan ba o kapangyarihan si E.S. Medialdea na hadlangan ka at yung libo-libong kapulisan na dalhin si PRRD sa Hague?
Yes, ma'am. Kasi nung nandun siya, hindi namin nagawa. Pero inaresto ko siya, nagawa namin, ma'am.
Tama ba yun? Klaro ba kayo na ang ginawa lang, ang sinabi nyo sa last hearing, ang sabi ninyo, he was blocking my way, preventing us. He placed another chair at the side of the president for the former president to sit. Yun lang, naglagay lang ng upuan. Obstruction of justice na ba yan?
Opo, ma'am. Kasi, ma'am, kung hindi siya umalis doon, hindi namin talaga maisakay sa bus si former president. Kaya nga...
Dahil lang sa isang upuan?
No, ma'am. Pag umupo siya uli, problema na uli yun, ma'am. Paano namin siya mapalakad? Di, bubuhatin namin siya.
Libo-libo
Which is, I really
naman
don't want to
kayo.
do. Yes, ma'am.
Apakaklaro naman sa PD 1829. Yung obstruction of justice, iilan lang naman ang patakaran, ilan lang yung pamamagitan para obstruction. Wala namang sinasaad doon na, lalagyan mo ng upuan para maupo yung matanda. Meron bang ganun?
Ma'am, basta ang bottom line lang po dito, ma'am, after he was removed from the area, wala pang 5 minutes, ma'am, the former president said, let's go. Kaya siya ay sumakay ng
What
bus.
particular mode?
Wag mong gawing justification yan na General Torre na porque nahandcuff mo na si A.S. Medialdea, 5 minutes, nadala mo na kaagad si Pangulong Duterte sa aeroplano. Ang tanong dito ngayon, yung pag-handcuff mo ba, anong justification mo? Yun lang naman, bakit?
I stand by it, sir. I read him his rights and tell him what law he's violated, and I arrested him and told him exactly what is the basis of my arrest for him. And lawyer siya. Sumama naman sa akin, sir, ng maayos, si E.S. Medialdea. Actually, hindi ko na nga
Sino hindi
nailagay
sasama doon? Kadami ninyo doon.
Kaya nga, sir.
Na ninyo.
Ganun lang talaga, sir, siguro. Dahil there's really a need to put an end on everything at that night na kailangan matapos na yung situation.
Balik tayo. Ilang bisis mo na inulit-ulit. Hulihin si President Duterte at dalhin sa daig. Yun talaga mission mo.
Yes, sir.
Sino nag-order sa'yo?
The Chief of the Philippine National Police, sir.
At mabalik tayo dito sa obstruction of justice na hindi namin maintindihan pagkat yung paglalagay nga ng upuan parang hindi naman yun sapat para sa Section 1 ng PD 1829. Ang liwaliwanag nakalista ron kung paano. So parang wala namang basehan para arestuhin si E.S. Medialdea. It's just blocking you. Sabi mo, palibasa malaking tao, naglagay ng upuan. Ganun ba yun? Yes, General Torre. Yun na yun. Talagang yun na yung base mo.
Ma'am, he has been doing that for the past 10 hours, preventing us from physically taking custody of the president, of the former president. So,
Physically? Kasi nakita
Yes, ma'am.
naman namin tsaka lang tumayo tapos kumuha ng upuan. So, did you actually arrest E.S. Medialdea in order to threaten or coerce PRRD to get on the plane?
I
Nanakot
threatened,
po kayo or baka naman kayo ang nananakot, hindi naman
the
si
word
E.S.
threatened may not be
Medialdea.
appropriate at this time, ma'am. I just arrested E.S. Medialdea based on the facts that I see at that time, which is obstruction of justice.
Sa anong paraan na hinahadlangan ni E.S. Medialdea yung proseso? Kasi hindi ko maintindihan, hindi ko talaga makita.
He is physically restraining us from taking custody with the
I
president.
don't see him touching you. Wala dyan sa video, hindi ka naman hinahawakan.
Nasa gitna siya, ma'am, namin. He is
ang
placing
dami-dami
himself.
naman ninyo, kayang-kaya ninyong paligiran yung tao So palagay ko, paikot-ikot tayo dito sa istorya ako hindi naniniwala na may obstruction of justice. As a matter of fact, bakit hindi ninyo dinala si E.S. Medialdea sa kulungan nung gabing yun? Kasi pinusasan mo na, nag-Miranda rights ka na, ba't hindi mo dinala sa preso?
I have the option to file the case which way I deem appropriate at that time, ma'am. At ang nakita ko, dahil siya ay sumama sa former president sa aeroplano, I would just file the case later at the time. Depende na rin sa akin yun, ma'am, bilang arresting officer, whether I would like to
Lahat yun
pursue the
pwedeng
case
gawin
or
ng
not.
arresting officer, sigurado
ma'am.
ka?
Yes,
Kasi,
ma'am.
di ba, arrested person, 1 minute si E.S. Medialdea. Pagkatapos, di mo naman dinala sa kulungan. Ang ginawa mo, sinakay mo sa aeroplano, naging pasahero sa Hague. Paano nangyari yun? Tumakas ba siya sa kustodiya mo? Pinatakas mo ba? Rinilis mo ba? Ano nangyari doon? Inaresto mo tapos rinilis. Anong klase yun?
Those are decisions made in the context ng situation during the time, ma'am. So, sumakay siya sa aeroplano,
Teka lang.
pinasakay namin siya.
When did you release him? Kasi di ba nakaposas na nga
Yes,
siya.
ma'am.
Tapos binasahan ninyo at inaresto. Gaano katagal siyang arestado?
Actually, ma'am, nilagyan ko lang siya ng posas nang inaresto ko siya.
Oo.
And then, hindi nga niya mailagay ang kanyang kamay
Tama.
sa likod dahil na medyo malaki siya.
Oo.
So, even before we took less than 10 steps, hindi pa kami nakalabas dun sa pintuan ng room na yun, ma'am, hindi ko na ikinabit ang isa pang posas. And then, when he was in the bus, tinanggal ko na yung posas at pinasakay si Ms. Medialdea. Sabi ko, maraming salamat, sir. Antayin mo na muna ang presidente dito sa bus para sabayan mo siya papunta sa aeroplano.
Ang sinasabi niyo, diskarte mo na yon.
Yes, ma'am.
Diskarte mo. Pero hindi ba maliwanag na kapag arestado yung isang tao, hindi pwedeng palayain kung walang court order na naman? At saka kailangan may legal basis. Kahit may obligasyon ka, arestuhin because a crime is being committed in front of you. Hindi ba Article 223 yan ng ating revised penal code, infidelity in the custody of prisoners?
I am
Bakit
the
mo
arresting
pinalaya biga?
I am the arresting officer, ma'am, and I have the option to file the case which way I want it. Whether I will present him for inquest or I will go a regular filing on the prosecutor's
But having
office.
arrested him, you cannot just release him. Bawal yun, di ba? Nasa revised penal code po, infidelity in the custody of prisoners. He's already a prisoner. You may also have violated your precious Article 125 for failing to deliver E.S. Medialdea to the proper authorities within 18 hours. A provision that you're very familiar with. Di ba sinabi ninyo, mamalasin naman kayo pag hindi ninyo sinorender. Ba't hindi mo ginawa?
Again, ma'am, those are judgment calls that I made to ensure
They're not
the accomplishment
judgment
of my
calls.
mission.
They are procedures.
They're the law.
They are
Yes, ma'am.
procedures.
I made that judgment call, the decision to just release him and bring him on the plane based on the prevailing situation as I saw it during the time. I think that's the most prudent. I really thought at that time that's the most prudent thing to do to ensure that the primary mission of bringing the president to The Hague is accomplished.
So to your mind, General Torre, you are empowered by law to release an arrested person without any order of any court. You're given the authority to arrest the person, release him kung gusto mo. Basta ikaw ang magdidiskarte. Ganun lang yon. Wala kang pakialam sa batas, sa revised penal code, sa lahat ng pinagbabawal. Ganun ba yun?
That's not the context that I made those decisions, ma'am.
Sasabi
That's not
lang
in those contexts.
saan ka naman nakakita, inaresto mo yung tao, tapos isasakay mo, papuntang Hague. Anong klase yun? Nandito pa ba si Attorney Delgra? Sa online?
I'm here.
Andito pa pala si Attorney Delgra. Sige, tatanong ko lang, kasi nakita namin yung video, pakita lang yung video, kung saan kinakaladkad si Attorney Delgra ni General Torre. General Torre, gumamit ka ba ng dahas laban sa sinuman na nandun sa Villamor? Kasi nakita namin nagkakaladkad ka eh.
Ayun, kanina pa eh. Hindi naman dapat, ilan ang hinuli ngayong araw na ito, sir? Sa iba-ibang mga krimen. Ilan ang binigyan ng ganitong... Kasi nandito kayo lahat eh. Nag-iisang tao. Ilan ang binigyan ng ganitong tao. Dami krimen sa labas. Nandito kayo.
Sir, hindi kami humingi ng floor. Just invoke Article 59. Bakit hindi yan magawa-gawa?